We got 3 more games, and we're going to do them in style.
Oh, baby.
It's time for Give Me the Headlines, presented by Hyundai, and we go to the NFC East. Giants get the win. They hung on to beat Washington 23-20.
Yeah, well, the headline's going to be Big Blue Wrecking Crew, because that's what happens when the Giants D wins games for you. I mean, hey, is 5 turnovers enough for you? Is that enough?
Almost not. But
is that okay
yeah.
to call them Big Blue Wrecking Crew? Yeah, but it got it done. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the whole team's a wrecking crew. Okay, I'm just saying the defense was. No, but either way, it did get it done. I mean, you know, Daniel Jones was efficient for the most part of the day. I really believe this. Joe Judge. I said this a little bit about Matt Rule. And they're less talented, the Giants and the Carolina Panthers. Joe Judge and the coaching approach and the game plan every game is correct from the New York Giants. Now, whether they win that game or not, you know, we'll see. But it's why you haven't seen them get blown out or anything like that with a team where we know a lot of the times they're lesser than. Now, I know they're not lesser than Washington football team, but I do got to give him credit again. And Daniel Jones, what he did, but I think the big thing is you pick off, you know, Alex Smith twice at the end of the football game when the game was still in the balance, you know, had 3 interceptions total, and then had the 2 forced fumbles. You know, that's a pretty big day. Or not 2 forced fumbles. One was the muff punt by Washington back in their own area where Washington capitalized on it. But either way, Giants, good win for them. They show that, you know, I think they're on the right track as a football team. They just need more talent on the football team. It was good to see Evan Ingram and Daniel Jones connect for a big touchdown. But nonetheless, they get the win, and I'm happy about that.
Daniel Jones 4-1 versus Washington, 1-16 versus everyone
That's crazy.
else. The Broncos do not come back against the Falcons, although the Falcons kind of tried. Falcons defeat the Broncos 34-27. Your headline for that one.
He's totally Raheeming himself, and that is for Raheem Morris. That's right, my old buddy. He was down in the Bucs all those years when I was playing as a DB coach. But, I mean, they should be 4-0 ever since Raheem Morris took over. If Todd Gurley falls on the 1-yard line, they're 4-0. That's all there really is.
Would have helped the Lions get a better draft pick, and the Falcons get that 4-0.
Totally messed it up. But, you know, Matt Ryan, those weapons. You know, Julio has the touchdown catch, but, you know, the Zacchaeus, I hope I'm saying his name the right way. You know, he's really carved out a little niche for himself in the offense, and when Ridley's been out, he's done a good job. You know, they run the ball somewhat effectively to where it doesn't have to be gashing people every game, but they run it good enough to where it keeps play action pass and everything a viable option to where a defense can't get a feel for you. You know, they were really never really stopped all day long yesterday, and their defense has definitely been better since Raheem Morris took it over. It's not dominant, but you see they have moments of confusing people, creating some turnovers, 3 and outs a few series in a row, and hey, they're not totally out of this yet either. They're kind of like the Vikings. They're one of these teams you look at, they go, damn, that's a pretty damn good 3-6 football team.
For sure. And I mean, if their defense was better or played better in the beginning of the year, Matt Ryan would be right in the MVP conversation, for sure.
I don't know about.
Why do you say that?
Well, I guess you would be. I don't, because
any team who's good, their quarterback's in the conversation.
Well, because like you're saying that because of the way his stats look now, and I just would go some of those games, the stats were very fake at the end of the game.
Why do you do that to me? I just want to look at the numbers, and that's it. I don't want to think about what they mean. And the final game, Texans defeat the Jaguars 27-25.
Yeah, thank God for that guy. And when I say that guy, I mean Deshaun Watson. I mean, you know, as we talked about with Russell Wilson, Josh Allen, whoever, I mean, he is the guy that makes the Houston Texans go. And it's his big plays that help him win the football game. You know, I mean, first off, his scrambling and running. You know, it feels like it's almost every week. Oh, he led his team in rushing and passing? Shocker. Oh, I didn't really realize that. Oh, yeah, really? No duh. Because they can't run the ball, and they're not good that way. But, you know, it's the big plays, whether it's Brandon Cooks' long touchdown, Will Fuller long touchdown, another big pass play that ended up in a 50-yard pass interference call before the end of the first half that led to a touchdown. All those things are because of one person, Deshaun Watson. He's the man. There's no other way to say it. He's having a great year, even though the team is not. He's still one of the 6, 7 best quarterbacks in the game. And that's why I say, thank God they got that guy.
And now we've seen the Jaguars plan here into the foreseeable future, not to necessarily have a good football team, but just have these 6th-round quarterbacks that come in, and then everyone gets behind, and that's how you enjoy your team, right? So you got Minshew who goes out with, I guess he's been playing with a fractured hand for 2 weeks
got
now.
Some bones broken in there.
Jake Luton comes in.
Did well.
From Oregon State.
Yep.
Yeah, he did well.
He did.
He threw the ball okay.
He was the guy I touted as my number 6 quarterback coming out in the draft this year.
I don't remember that. Is that true?
Yeah. So, he's good size, never loses control of the football, pretty good arm strength. Excuse me as I burp.
Yeah.
And you saw his cool running he had at the end of the game. Got a little athleticism there, too.
Yeah. So it was fun. Every couple of years, the Jaguars get a 6th-round quarterback. He needs to grow a mustache. He needs to have a nickname of some sort. But then everyone will be excited about that.
We'll see.
Won't make the playoffs.
Until they get Trevor Lawrence.
That was Give Me the Headlines presented by Hyundai.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.